Hey everybody, thanks for joining. I'm out here just on a joyride. I figured, as the trees are starting to change and we're getting further and further into fall, it's just a good opportunity to kind of talk about a topic of winterizing your motorcycle. So for those unlucky folks, such as myself, that have to deal with winter and don't get to ride all year long, you normally want to winterize your motorcycle unless you plan to ride it all year round. Personally, it's not my preference. Once they start kind of putting all the salt on the road and you're dealing with ice, it's just, to me, it's not an enjoyable time, and it's too much of a risk of damaging your bike, for something that might just be out of your control, like you hit a little ice patch or too much sand or salt on the road or something. But yeah, I want to jump in. So a couple easy things you could do to kind of get your motorcycle ready for winter. Say the first one is, just give your bike a wash. As you're getting into the season, get all that bug juice and dirt and grime off your bike. Give it a nice wax. Get a rust inhibitor spray it on any of your metal. If you have a chain, clean the chain. Get some nice wax or lubricant on your chain. Keep it from rusting. It's probably the easiest thing you can do right there offhand. I'd say the second, even before maybe you wash your bike, run some fuel stabilizer through your motorcycle. Get it in the gas tank. Maybe a fuel up before you plan to stop riding. That way you can ensure that the stabilizer is getting completely through your system. It's not going to clog up any of your jets or anything like that on your bike. So it's an easy thing to do. And in that category, when you're storing your bike, you also just want to make sure that you're topping up your tank all the way that you can, so you're not leaving any room for moisture to get trapped in your tank and cause any kind of rust issues. It's just an easy thing you can do there. So the next thing you can do is a battery maintainer. So you can do this in different ways. Some people take the battery out completely. Personally, I prefer to put a trickle charger on the battery as it is. Add an adapter on there, like a standard SAE connector, with a plug on there. There's a bunch of different brands out there nowadays. You can find some pretty reliable, nice trickle chargers. So in the case of my BMW here, I actually opted into getting an Optimate 4, which is, I believe, one of the only chargers you can get from a third party. I want to say it's BMW approved, but when I was looking, it seems like you can't get the BMW factory trickle charger anymore. They seem to discontinue it, and the Optimate, I want to say it's the Optimate 4. I forget which one offhand. You just want to make sure that it has the BMW adapter on there. And BMWs, and I believe it's maybe Triumph. They use a different charging system. I think it's referred to as the CAN bus. It has an adapter, and it's just an easy plug right into your bike. I used it during the winter. The first time I had this, it was actually a very easy process. The charger itself's a little pricey, but it's a one-time thing, so can't complain with it. And if you're not on a BMW or Triumph, then you can just get a standard trickle charger. Just make sure it's whatever 12-volt battery, whatever you're using on your motorcycle, it's compatible. And either put a lead on there or just completely remove the battery and have it on there. So maybe I can make a overview as I prepare my bikes for the winter on that. So I'm gonna try to ride as long as I can. And on something like this, I've never had a motorcycle with heated grips, but it makes a difference. I'm using summer styled gloves right now. They're vented. It's 58 degrees. It's even probably chillier with the wind chill, but my hands are doing good, I have to say. Even with the stock guards here, some people get the over the blowing all his clippings there. Some people get the over the bar covers, like hippo hands or something like that, used for, you know, a lot of snowmobile riders, if you're familiar with them. I haven't used them myself. I have heard good things on that. So say another thing, you know, just knocking out your service. If you have you know, you've got some good miles on your bike, you know, change the oil. You know, get all that acidic you know, gas mixed oil out of the bike. You don't want to leave that in there. You know, it could become problematic down the line. You know, and it's easy enough to just change the oil. You don't have to worry about it all winter. And when springtime comes around, I mean, you're all set to ride. So I'd say that. Any other maintenance items you would need to knock out. And some people, when they're storing their bikes, they'll actually put them on a stand to avoid flat spots. It's kind of a little controversial topic, I think. I think unless you're running some really soft tires, I think modern day motorcycle tires probably aren't going to go flat in one winter on you. So if you have a center stand, I'd say, you know, probably use that. Yeah, feel free to drop down in the comments. I mean, what else you guys do to prepare your bike for winter. So I'm really interested to see. You know, everybody has their own niches and techniques that work for them. So just curious to see there, guys.